I'm going to talk about the finer points of a double spey, which is a cast that you'll use whenever the wind is blowing downstream, or if there's no wind and maybe you have an obstacle over your upstream shoulder, then a double spey would be an appropriate cast. An easy way to remember when you would use a double spey is if the wind is blowing downstream, then you're going to want a downstream anchor. There's your double spey. So you line up the D's. Downwind, down anchor, double spey. If it's upwind, then watch that other video, snap T, because that's your upwind shot so that you're safe. And by safe meaning, we don't want to get hit with the fly. And when the wind is out blowing, it's the opponent. And we don't want the wind to help blow the fly into us. The anchor stroke is different between a double spey and a snap T, but once the anchor is set, the rest of the stroke is identical. And that ties back into that switch cast where it's lift, sweep-a-dee-go, a continuous motion. Lift, sweep-a-dee-go. The first step in making a double spey is squaring your body off to your 45-degree angle, because we're swing fishing and that cast is made at a 45-degree angle. Body is square to my 45 now. Got the rod high in my left hand, my downstream hand. And this first step is merely lifting and flopping the rod, just like a windshield wiper on a car. Here it is again. I'm just lift and flop. My arms are actually crossing to get that flop, that lazy flop. If I put any power, that anchor's going to go flying upstream, and I don't want it up there. I want it a rod's length away downstream. So again, lift, flop. There's the anchor, the end of my line. That is the anchor stroke of our double spey. The Skagit head is 25 feet long. The tip on the end is 10 feet. That's 35 feet. This rod is 12.5 feet long. 3 times 12.5 feet is just a little bit over 35 feet. We're maintaining a 3-to-1 ratio here. By continuing all the way to here, I've brought the line 2 rod lengths closer to me, leaving it 1 rod length downstream. There's no need for any power on this anchor stroke. Lift and flop it at the speed and power of a dead person. Step 1 is we're going to lift and flop, dropping our anchor downstream a rod's length away. Step 2, we're going to lift the rod tip off the water, sweep around, there's the D-loop, and without stopping, the forward delivery is made. Sweep-a-dee-go, sweep-a-dee-go. It's continuous. Lift, flop, anchor's established. Lift the rod tip, sweep-a-dee-go. Double spey. Reestablish it downstream. Lift, flop, anchor is made. Lift the tip off the water, sweep around, there's your D-loop, continue right through the forward delivery. That's the verbal cadence once the anchor is set. Lift, anchor is set. Now, lift, sweep-a-dee-go, continuous motion. Use just the tip of the rod. Sling that line off the tip of the rod. That's what it's designed to do. Anchor, sweep-a-dee-go. No pause. The second you pause, the rod unloads. Boom, boom, boom. I think the first thing that women like about spey casting is that they can do it almost immediately better than any guy out there. And I think that fires them up. And the reason that they can, guys, is because women love words like dance, smooth, slow down. Women love that. Guys hate that. And if you try to attack this with an aggressive grip on the rod, And with a big old bead of sweat coming down your brow, it's not going to work. And women, when you throw the dance words and the light words into this, it just happens.